Hello everyone, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the Sabotage figure, Alasondro Alegré as the Chief. And hopefully I pronounced that properly by Super 7. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take a look at him in packaging. Now I'm going to take a look at the figure and his accessories. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts on him. And just remember, if you do like this video, go ahead and check out my music playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So here he is in packaging. I do like the packaging for this. It has that kind of 60s, 70s look that they're trying to go for with these figures. So first off, you got like this red and orange stripe that goes around the border of the window. You got the Ultimates, Sabotage, his name, and his picture. You get this nice open window so you can see the figure, all his accessories. Alright. You go to this side, you obviously got that Hollywood, 70s style look to it, which is really nice. Come over here. You have this really nice art. I like the art for this. With all three characters in a collage, helicopters, trees, the car, Sabotage, they're going to get us straight this Watergate, which is obviously a lyric from the song. And everybody's name that is part of this collection. Spinning around this way, you got more palm trees in the car. On top, you got Sabotage. And then underneath, you got your legal. So, with all that being said, let's open him up and see what he's about. So here he is out of packaging. He looks really good. I love the detail to this figure overall. So let's start off with our rotation. You have this side. Got the back. And you have this side. And right back to the front. Now he has a lot of cool detail to him that I really like. So let's get up close and personal with him. So first off, the head sculpt looks really good. I like the overall look to it. I like with the hair how they give this wash. All right, so it definitely gives it like that gray old person look. That wash just really brings out the detail in it. Along with his facial details, his tie design. He has his badge here. Now his jacket on his body, which would be more of a vest design, is a soft rubber. So it opens up so you can see inside. And I like that. I like when toy companies put that kind of attention to detail where they do something like this in a soft rubber that just makes it look a little bit more realistic. He has detail to his belt buckle, same with his pants down to his shoes. All right. So I feel like they put a lot of effort into these figures, a lot of work and effort into them. All right. So now let's start going through his points of articulation. So first off, his head does move. All right. You have a shoulder joint. All right, let's see if we could get that a little bit higher. No, that's about as high as that arm is willing to go. All right. You have an elbow joint and a wrist joint. Okay, now these joints are a little tight, so you may want to be a little bit careful with them, even if you want to put some heat on them. All right, so he does have a torso joint. Spin him around this way. You got a thigh joint, a knee joint. Ooh, that's a little tight too. That's really tight. Yeah, let's try this knee joint. All right, so these knees are really, really tight. I'm not getting much movement out of them. You may, if you really want to move these knee joints, you're probably going to want to put some hot water on them just because, man, that is tight. So I don't want to risk breaking the figure, but as you see, there is movement in there. And I would definitely recommend hot water on that knee. And of course, the ankles do move. So for the most part, he's a great looking figure. I do like his look. You're definitely going to want to add some heat to some of these joints if you really want them to move. I mean, I don't see too many people wanting these knees to move too much, but if you do, I would recommend hot water for the knees or any tight joints on this figure. All right, so now let's start looking at his accessories. So first off, he comes with 2 alternate heads. So he comes with this one here. He has this one here without the glasses. He comes with 4 hands, so he has these pointing hands. Got 1. And then 2. All right. And he comes with 2 open hands. So he has this one here. And this one. And he comes with a lot of accessories. So first off, he comes with a bullhorn. A fire axe. And I like the detail to the head where it has that like rusted kind of look to it. I think that looks really cool. He comes with the siren for the car. Set of binoculars. And last but not least, he also comes with a radio. So seeing how the holding hands are already on him, we're going to start with his accessories first. So let's bend these elbows. All right. So let's start with the fire axe first. Now his fingers are pretty maneuverable, which is pretty nice. I know with a lot of like Super 7 figures, usually the fingers are really, really tight and hard to move. But that fits in his hand very well. No issues. Let's do the remote. His radio in this hand. So what the issue is just trying to get it around that thumb. Once you get it around the thumb, well, now the fingers are turning in on me. There we go. All right. So the radio fits in that hand. The axe fits in the other. Let's get to the next set of accessories with him. There. Here. Obviously, we want to try the bullhorn. All right, so the bullhorn fits in with him very well. No issues. Let's try next. All right, so as you can see, the binoculars fit in his hands just as well. And I'm sure if you did want him to hold the lamp, that too can also fit in his hands as well with no issues. So it looks like all his accessories fit very well with him. I don't have any issues with any of his accessories. So now let's see how all the hands and head swap out. So take this one off. And now this one. There goes our stand. So we're going to start with the pointing hands. All right, so those 2 hands swapped out very well. Don't have any issues with them. Take that one off. Take that one off. All right. Now the open hands are next. All right, so they swap out just as good. No issues. And now let's go with the heads. Well, that one came off very easily. That pops on there very well. No issues. And now for the last head. All right. So that one swaps out very well. Oops, get that ankle back on there. So everything swaps out very well with him. And once again, like I said with the other one, I'm surprised the heads swap out very well, because usually a lot of times you need to use heat on them to swap them. But with these ones, no issues. The same with the hands. So my final thought on this figure is I love this figure. I think he's a great figure. He's a lot of fun. And that goes with all three figures from this line. I did do reviews on all of them. You know, he's a very fun figure. He definitely captures the look from the video. All his joints move very well, except for the knees. With him, I had trouble moving the knees. So more than likely, you're definitely going to want to put heat on the knees to get them to move if you want them to move. But other than that, I think he's a great looking figure. All his hands swapped out very easily. His accessories swapped out easily. And his head swapped out very well also. So that's a big plus, that I didn't have to use heat on them. So overall, I would highly recommend this figure to go with like your music collectibles and what have you. So with that being said, I hope you guys did like this review. If you did, go ahead and check out my music review playlist and hit that like, share, and subscribe. They're all small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So to the next one, late.